Hello, what's new? The construction industry tycoon who once held the title of China's wealthiest individual and established connections at the highest levels of government is currently under custody of authorities at an undisclosed location due to alleged financial crimes. The founder of the Chinese real estate firm Evergrande, Hui Ka Yan, is in a critical situation. The construction magnate who was once the wealthiest individual in China and had established connections at the highest levels of power in the Asian nation is currently being monitored by authorities at an undisclosed location due to alleged financial crimes. This 64-year-old tycoon, who leads the world's most heavily indebted real estate company, has been absent for several weeks. Last Thursday, Evergrande issued a statement indicating that Hui has been subject to mandatory measures in accordance with the law due to suspicions of illegal activities, without providing further details. As the severe financial crisis of Evergrande intensifies, trading of the company's stocks in the stock market remains suspended until further notice. Evergrande, once the most valuable global real estate developer, is at the epicenter of a crisis in the real estate sector that poses a threat to the world's second-largest economy. With a debt exceeding $300 billion, the company has been struggling to secure financing to overcome this situation. Who is Hui Ka Yan, the billionaire magnate behind Evergrande? Hui, an individual of rural origins, forged an illustrious business career. Hui, also known as Su Jian, was born in a small village in the Hunan province in 1958. As the son of a lumberjack, he faced the loss of his mother when he was just 8 months old and was raised by his father and grandmother, who sold homemade vinegar. In a speech delivered in 2017, Hui shared that during his childhood, his diet consisted mainly of sweet potatoes and bread. At that time, my biggest aspiration was to leave rural life, find a job, and improve my living conditions, expressed the businessman. In his youth, we worked in a steel production company in southern China, gradually climbing the ranks to become the plant's general manager. In 1992, he decided to leave his job and relocate to Shenzhen, a town near Hong Kong that would eventually become the epicenter of the Chinese Silicon Valley. There, he began his career as a salesman in a steel conglomerate and gradually progressed in his journey within a state-owned enterprise. It was precisely in that same year that Deng Xiaoping, the advocate of market-oriented reforms who earned the nickname Architect of Modern China, visited Shenzhen, promoting an entrepreneurial spirit in what would become the first city to have a special economic zone in the country. In this way, in 1996, we established Evergrande in Shenzhen, a company dedicated to large-scale housing construction. The company's success was so remarkable that in 2008, the company went public on the Hong Kong stock market, and in 2017, the real estate magnate became the wealthiest person in China, according to Forbes magazine. Throughout his career, Hui diversified his investments across various sectors. He acquired a football team, Guangzhou Evergrande, and engaged in ventures related to electric vehicles, bottled water, tourism, and other industries. The businessman not only became renowned in the country for his wealth but also for leading a luxurious lifestyle. Local media describes him as a representative of a new generation of Chinese entrepreneurs who, unlike their predecessors, had no reservations about displaying their wealth. Hui Ka Yan has emphasized his political connections on multiple occasions, stating that everything about Evergrande is influenced by the party, the state, and society. Hui has been a member of the Communist Party of China for over 30 years and has seized numerous opportunities to express his political loyalty. A few years ago, in his speech quoted by the Agence France-Presse, he stated, "Without the country's reform and opening up, Evergrande wouldn't be what it is today." Furthermore, he added, "Everything about Evergrande is influenced by the party, the state, and society." In 2008, he was selected to be part of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, CPPCC, an exclusive group composed of government officials and prominent business representatives. Since 2013, Hui has been a member of the elite 300-member Standing Committee of the CPPCC, thus cultivating a close relationship with the government. A crucial link that would have aided his rise amid China's real estate boom. The collapse of Evergrande. Evergrande has become a symbol of excessive debt in China. Established in 1996, Evergrande drove its expansion through substantial borrowing, which is why Hui was known as the debt maestro. When the company defaulted on its commercial obligations in 2021, it caused significant concern in international financial markets, as the real estate sector accounts for nearly a quarter of China's economy. It quickly became an emblem of the profound real estate crisis affecting the Chinese economy. Laden with overwhelming debt, the company has been seeking to raise funds through the sale of assets and shares to address its suppliers and creditors. While it owes money to foreign lenders, the majority of Evergrande's debt is in the hands of ordinary Chinese citizens, many of whom have invested in homes that have yet to be completed. The company is currently under the supervision of a risk management committee, primarily composed of government officials, who are working on a restructuring plan with the aim of avoiding a total collapse. In the event that this plan does not succeed and Evergrande fails to reach a new agreement with its creditors, it could face the possibility of completely ceasing its operations. So far, the situation of police control in which Hui finds himself, while still holding the position of chairman at Evergrande, has heightened concerns that the company's restructuring may not be effective, and its ultimate closure may become inevitable.